So, I think it was yesterday, I was watching a video by Asmongold, and he was talking about the idea of changing your mind or saying that you were wrong. So, first of all, to preface this, I did come up with a new story. I came out with a new story yesterday on my Patreon, Interdimensional Hoodlums. So if you want to check that out, there might be a link in the description here if I can figure that out, but I don't know if I'm going to try too hard. In any case, it's the same, I think, title as this, or as my YouTube profile, like Magnifico Giganticus, one word with a capital at the beginning of Magnifico and Giganticus. All right, enough of this shilling. Yeah, but I think he had come down on the side of don't admit you're wrong, don't change your mind. People will respect you more, even if they think what you believe is stupid, they'll respect you more for sticking to your guns. I think that was kind of his idea. And I don't know, like I said, I kind of agree with the mentality behind that. I don't think I agree with the application. So there is a type of like cynical, twisted logic to it, which is maybe what I would expect from Asmongold. But the logic would essentially be that if you're swimming with sharks, don't bleed in the water. They'll tear you apart. That's what they do, right? So there's different type of dynamic between like a public type of scenario versus like a personal friends and family type of thing. If you're around people who care about you and who you care about, there should be room there. There should be that type of environment that allows for vulnerability and weakness. But if you're in a public type of scenario, you're with people who don't necessarily care about you, but who might want something from you. So again, there's this type of mentality, don't bleed in the water. Once they smell vulnerability, once they smell weakness, it's over. And as far as that's concerned, I at least get it. I know I maybe even agree with it to some extent. Where I think my agreement ends is that I don't necessarily think that apologizing or saying you were wrong or saying that you changed your mind is necessarily a weakness. I think it can be, but it's maybe predicated on your perception of it. It's like those people who have a hideous abnormality, but they're hyper sociable, right? That they go about their lives and they talk to people, they pretty much live completely normal lives. And because they don't think it's important, other people don't really care about it. Because I feel like it's the same way with like this type of thing, like apologizing or saying you're wrong or changing your mind. If you don't think it's an important thing, other people won't think it's an important thing. But if you think it's important, other people will think it's important. If you think it's a weakness, other people will think it's a weakness. But if you don't care about it, I mean, they won't care about it either. Now, obviously, you probably don't want to present yourself as someone who's just super fickle either, though, so that maybe comes into that as well. To wrap this up with a little bit of a preachy scenario, though, I think you need to learn how to apologize well. It will amply repay in the relationships that you can reconcile, in the integrity that you can maintain. Learn how to apologize well. And even if you're in a scenario where you're like, I don't have anything to apologize, I didn't do anything wrong. There's always something you could have done better. There's always responsibility to go around. Learn how to apologize well. And on the other end, learn how to forgive as well. Right? It feels like there are people who are completely willing to ruin their lives because they're trying to maintain a grudge that is completely non-functional, or they're trying to get away with never saying the words, I'm sorry. And in my mind, it's the dumbest thing ever. All right. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please press the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment if you want to. Have a happy weekend.